rune for the Aquarian age.
Yes.
And you can see that the symbols on it are quite clear and very easy to understand. Yes. So we're going to be looking at a period of time, either a week, a day, a month, whatever you feel you want to look at.
Right.
But I want you to put that in to your vibes.
So I think about...
Yeah, think of that, yeah. So hold them and think of that time scale, and then we'll see what we get. And I'd like you to drop them over the star in the centre. Great. Well, here's a very good sign to start with.
Oh, money.
The pound sign. So there's going to be an influx of money. If it was a reversed money sign, it would be going out. So there's some extra money to normal coming in. Now, don't get too excited, depending on the length of time you're looking at, of course.
Yes. I said in the next month.
Right, so in the next month there's a bit of extra money coming in. It's not of central impact, right, but it is there. It may be tied in with letters or documents as we see the document next to it. So it could be something that you're expecting, but certainly not the unusual income. Yes. Now, in the home area, we've got the pen on the dotted line, so it looks as if there's going to be something written or signed, maybe tied in with that money matter.
Absolutely.
If not, certainly there, and certainly slightly official looking. The Cancer, the crabs come up, and another water sign, the Scorpio.
Oh, right.
Now, those two are both water signs, as I said, and they're both in the travel area, but they're not touching, so we can assume you've got two separate journeys, one with or connected to the Cancer, the crab, and one with or to see the Scorpio person. But it looks like you've got lots of communication, the sign for communication, the web, and perhaps particularly with that Scorpio prior to travelling.
Oh, right.
On the centre you've got the joined rings, so there's going to be some unity, some togetherness, and it's of central importance, so it could be a wedding, an engagement or an anniversary, but it would be very important to you. Right. Now, the only other thing is if you were going into business partnership, then that would obviously be important, but it's of central importance, at least in the time scale that we're looking at.
Oh, well, I'll look forward to that.
Now then, what we do with this is we spread these around, and we can use these in conjunction then with
what we found out.
So if you're using the tarot, we can use them in conjunction with those, but you can also ask a question with the runes, so you can say, what's happening for such and such, and then cast them on the centre. Right. Be with you in a minute, Phil.
I'm sorry, I can see the centre of my eyes.
Right. So, what could I ask you what the question was?
I was asking about my dad's health.
Right.
Within the next month, and how he's going to carry it.
Just so as I read them in connection with what you're doing.
Just basically how we're going to cope with them within the next month.
The chair says be patient. Be very patient. Right. Now, obviously, because
so
well, you've had your own problems as well. So it's telling you to be patient because there are things that you need to take into consideration. You'll be playing quite a role, more so than usual, in his home, and there's expense as well. Maybe some care that has to be paid for and brought in, so that you get a little bit of respite yourself. Big decision, maybe a crossroads, maybe deciding whether to go into a home or not, and I would say he's going to have to, because in the money area we've got the home sign, so it looks as if he's going to have to go in a nursing home. Now, the influences there are Capricorn and Gemini, so they might be helpful to you in looking after him.
Very good.
So a difficult one, but there it is.
Very truthful though, very truthful. Trouble is he won't have anybody.
Right.
I've got him carers and I keep sacking them.
The runes, the Nordic runes are part of the magic in the book. As you can see, most of the spells have got the Nordic rune inscriptions because they hold a lot of power. But these, I think, have their own power. They're made of wood.
They're very tactile, aren't they?
Yes, sustainable forest. So we've tried to be eco-friendly with them.
And they're certainly very, very clear.
Yes. Thank you very much. So you can ask anything you want. You can ask for a day, a week, a year. You can do somebody else's horoscope or your own.
Can you do your own with this?
Oh, yes, absolutely. There's
and you
no
turn it towards you
fear of black magic or...
So it's not like the tarot?
No, there's nothing that worries you. Okay.
Excellent.